And good morning, everyone. Welcome back to NeelyFX. My name is Michael Neely, and this is the channel where I talk about forward exchange trading, prop firm trading, and hopefully making money doing all those things. It is not a guarantee that you're going to make all the money doing all those things. This method of trading, it's very active. It's not passive income. It's not buy and set and forget it or something like that. I have seen people advertising a set and forget method. I'm not sure what that is, but it's and I'm not going to buy it because I don't know what. I don't believe it. So it will work. It may work for that guy, but who knows? Yeah, there's probably something they're not telling you. This is I went to X. I have a little thing set up for X showing all the showing Forex trading. It was filtering out some of the Forex tweets that are out there, and it's all garbage. It's all buy signals here, buy signals there, something like that. No, we're not doing anything like that. I don't sell signals. I don't do any of that. I'm a former broker. In 2002 to 2004, I was a broker, the kind that used to pick up the telephone and call people and get them to solicit funds back in the day. So I'm very attuned to what's going on in the Forex market as well as what you can and cannot say. So with that, let's go ahead and get into the risk disclaimer screen. I'm in the United States, which means I have a particular fondness. Well, I don't have a particular fondness for doing this, but this is the law in the United States. I have to tell you that this is for educational purposes, educational and entertainment purposes only, and does not constitute trading or financial advice. I'm a professional trader, not a broker, trading my own capital. I do not solicit funds, manage client accounts, nor do I hold CFTC or NFA registration. And as I mentioned, I did have an NFA registration about 20 years ago. Forex trading is highly speculative with a high risk of losing some or all of your investment capital. Only trade with funds you can comfortably afford to lose. And the CFTC risk disclosure goes like this. Forex trading carries a high degree of risk and may not be suitable for all investors. The high degree of leverage can work against you as well as for you. Before trading Forex, consider your investment objectives, experience, and risk appetite. You could sustain a loss of some or all of your investment capital. And something else I want to let you know is that I am an aspiring proprietary trader for Audacity Capital, and that's where I am right now. I've not placed any trades this week, so I've been under the weather. I've been in bed a lot. Just been wiped out by whatever this little cold thing that's going around. Cold. It feels like COVID. It feels like back in the day, but hey, who knows? But at any rate, it's enough of that. I am getting better, and I'll be doing more trading. I do have one trade in right now. It's a silver buy stop. I do love my silver. It's right there. That's the only trade on this chart that makes sense to me right now. So as you can see right here, it looks like it's we've got bullish engulfing candle, nice trend, nice run, well before the psychological level of 100. Hopefully this will go. Right now it's at 90.86. Which is a nice run back up from 74. Was low. 71 is the low that it went to. And that was what we call cray. That massive sell-off last Friday. Let's see, but it is holding ground. Not as briskly as it was, which is good. But it is now consolidating around $90 an ounce. Enough of that. Let's get into what's going on in the rest of the Forex world. Let's get out of that little thing. And get into the, sometimes I stick my head in the chat room and see what's going on. Usually nothing. Let me see. Here we go. We have the euro, and it is range bound. Past a couple of days, within 4 hour, I need to be in daily. Okay, daily looks like this. This is the DXY, and it is looking pretty range bound right here between this yellow line and that green line. The green line is technical support. It will turn to resistance at 97.65, and this one is 97.34. It's a really tight range on DXY, so it's probably not going to do anything as far as the pairs go. The dollar pairs, that is, such as the euro versus the dollar, the pound versus the dollar, they're probably going to be pretty static. Let's find out. So it looks like the British pound is picking up the lead a little bit on the euro versus the dollar. Euro versus the pound. It might be something to get into. That looks like a promising trend building right there. So let's go to the euro versus the dollar. Euro versus the dollar is 56% of the DXY, 57, 56.7, 57 point something like that. I looked it up yesterday. And so it's almost the inverse of the DXY, and looks like it's getting kind of range bound too. These green and red boxes, I'm going to turn that off because this is getting somewhat misleading to me. It's not telling me when to trade. It's telling me when I could have traded a week ago, which is, hindsight is 2020, and that's great. But I can do hindsight without something putting little red and green boxes up here. I'm not sure what fair value gap is. It's something that I'm going to have to research a little bit more. It does make sense to me. It's market inefficiency, stuff like that. But I've been looking at charts so long that fair value cap does not make any sense to me. So it may be something that I need to learn some new tricks, or just ignore the new tricks and keep going with what I'm doing. Who knows? But to me, it doesn't make any sense to me right now. I'll watch a video later on today on it. Look at that. We've got a breakout on the pound versus the dollar versus the yen. Dollar versus the yen. So the carry trade is definitely not unwinding. Everyone's calling for it and, screaming about it on social media. So I don't pay attention to a whole lot of social media on Forex because it's just garbage. So we're looking at 56.72. Not too shabby. Right at the, what's that, the 2024 close or the 2020. I'm going to have to go to my data window to see what those two are. I can't find them. Oh well, they're so close together I can't see what they are. So let's go back to here and go down to the 15-minute charts if I can see what those things are. So it's really close to the actually two lines. Oh no, the 2025 close is right down here. 2024 close is right there. So it's we're getting trapped right in between the 2024 close and 2025 close. At the end of this little run up here from 55.6 up to 56.7, about 120 pip run that I missed yesterday because I was not paying attention. Could continue running. I'd like to see it get more what do you call it, decisive about this level right here. So the high on that is right now it's going to be 156.85. I'd like to see it go over that. I was thinking about coming in at 155.85 yesterday and did not, because I don't like holding the trade overnight like that. However, I probably should have. So hindsight being 2020, we're just going to keep going. Daily, get this chart back in line, back in order. So we're looking for a break above this 156.80 to see if it's going to continue. It is a fairly big level. And then after that, next level is going to be 157.80. What's that? Which is, and then we've got some other highs up here. And that's when the Bank of Japan is probably going to get interested in intervening around the 160-ish, 159, 160 level. So with that in place, let's go forward to the pound versus the yen and pound versus the dollar, and it is pretty static too. It's right there in between. The January 2026 monthly close and the June 2024 weekly high. So it's not really going anywhere right now either. It's waiting on the dollar to do something, and we are facing a government shutdown again in the United States. Oh yeah, no NFPs this week. Bureau of Labor Statistics said that they're not going to put out numbers. That's fine. Pound versus the yen. We have it's getting kind of stuck at 215, where it should be getting stuck. That's the July 2025, the July 2015 weekly high close. So it's getting stuck right there. Something from 10 years ago. How about that? Respecting the level from 10 years ago. And we're going to see if it's going to blow through that, if it's going to keep going. London market has got another few hours to it. Euro versus the yen. Again, this is not the carry trade unwinding. This is the carry trade picking up steam. again, a new approaching new highs on the euro versus the yen, dollar versus the CAD. Was expecting this to kind of do something yesterday, and it didn't. It's completely fizzled out. It looks like it's going to be staying underneath this line for now, this 4-hour support line for now. Just it's an ugly support line, but hey, that's all I got to work with. I'll change that a little bit, but I'm not going to right now. CAD versus the yen again, taking off again, kind of going places. This is not necessarily indicative of the oil market. They can trade in similar fashions, especially if the oil market is very commanding, but it is not right now. So I don't know what to think about this. The oil market is not really going anywhere, but the CAD versus the yen is. So it's more of a breakdown in the yen than it is anything else. Aussie versus the dollar. Just kind of hanging out right there at 70.29. Again, it seems to be starting to form a new tight range between 69.50 and is that about 70.49. It's about 100 pip range right there. That's possible in trade. Gold got into a run up yesterday, and I thought about jumping into it late in the game, and I'm glad I didn't because it started reversing right here at 50.48. So it's has resumed its not going anywhereness. And here we have platinum. Platinum is starting to perk up a little bit. Palladium, again, perking up a little bit. Silver, perking up a little bit more. Getting more of a nice, starting to get a nice run into it. We'll see if it can break 91 with some enthusiasm. Or just maintain a nice run with silver. But that is pretty much all I've got today. That's the quick rundown on today's look ahead. We are seeing, oh, look at that ATR perking up right there. And again, MACD looks good on that too. So I think may have a good tradable silver market right now. Again, that would be very nice, especially if it chose to run slowly as opposed to all the whipsaws it was doing the last week. There's 2 on my account. So with that, I don't have any trades in right now. I'm going to be watching for trades to see if I can get something in. So I'm getting kind of antsy, but at the same time, I don't want to just force a trade that's not there, but simply because I want to be involved in the market. That's where you've got to decide whether you're a gambler or a trader. And traders make a lot more money in the Forex markets than gamblers do. The ones that sit back and wait for the setups they want. And it requires a lot more patience, but it works out better that way. So with that, that's all I've got for today. Thank you for checking out this video. And if you made it this far, then by all means, we've got more videos coming out. If you'd like to know when we've got more videos coming out, then subscribe to the channel. If you could hit the thumbs up button. If you like this video, then hit the thumbs up button. And I'll be sure to make more of them. This is more of my trading journal anyway, so I'm going to be cranking them out anyway. And lastly, if you have any comments, if you want to chat with me, then by all means, put your name in the comment box, and I'll get back with you as soon as I can. So on that, you guys have a great one. Talk to you later. Bye.